What's going on YouTube? It's Brent031. Appreciate you guys tuning in. In this video, we're going to be testing the effectiveness of the PHANTOMLEAF WASP.II.Z3A camouflage pattern in a heavily vegetated woodland environment. Now, I obtained this uniform from a company called Recon Company, so I'm going to have an up-close personal look at the uniform for you guys here in a second. I also want to send a special thanks to a longtime subscriber of mine, Airsoft Review Argentina. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have known about this camouflage pattern. He's actually the person that put me in contact with the folks to send this uniform to me to test and evaluate it. So big thanks to him. I'll have the link to Recon Company as well as Airsoft Review Argentina's YouTube channel in the information box so you guys can check that out. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave a comment. Alright guys, so before we get to the actual camouflage effectiveness portion of this video, I want to do a quick overview of the uniform I got from Recon Company. So once again, this is in the PHANTOMLEAF WASP.II.Z3A camouflage pattern. It's my understanding that PHANTOMLEAF has a few different types of camouflage patterns and they're classified by different zones. So the Z3A is for a woodland or heavily vegetated environment like we're going to be testing this pattern in today. The Z2 is more for an arid or desert environment, and Z4 is more for an urban environment. And they have two different lines of clothing. They got a civilian line and an authority line. So civilian line is for anybody to obtain for recreational use, such as paintball, airsoft, hunting, whatever. And then their authority line is specifically for military or law enforcement. And the reason they have those two separated is because the authority line has, properties in it such as anti-thermal and IR reducing signature type properties, which they don't want that type of clothing falling into the hands of terrorists or hostile nations, obviously. Alright guys, so this is the field blouse. So it's got a standard BDU style collar. It's got epaulets, which are Velcro, not button. So, if you're the kind of guy that wants epaulets, there you go. You got two normal BDU style pockets on the front, as well as a Velcro piece for a service tape or name tape. On the sides, you have a pocket on the shoulder, and these are side entries. And you have a Velcro panel for a country of origin patch or unit patch or whatnot. Underneath the arm, you have air vents to allow airflow through there, so that's a pretty good little feature. The actual blouse itself opens up with just Velcro. There's no buttons on that. And then the cuffs for the blouse are also secured with Velcro, no buttons. The back is pretty typical. It's just a standard utility style shirt. So here's the field trousers, and they secure with a button, as well as they have a zipper fly. Your belt loops are pretty wide, so they'll accommodate rigger's belt real easy. You also have two small D-rings on each side. These trousers also have buttons on the front and the rear for suspenders. You got two normal front pockets. On the back side, you got one pocket in the posterior that's secured with a button. That's a typical pocket for your wallet and whatnot. You got a reinforced seat. So on each side of the pant, you have one large, deep cargo pocket, and these have two large buttons, reminiscent of what you see on a lot of British uniforms. But these are very large pockets, can accommodate a lot of stuff. You also have a strap that goes around the leg that is adjustable, and this is to tighten up loose and excess material to help facilitate when you're moving through vegetation and whatnot, to keep your clothing tight to your body. In the knee area, it's reinforced, as well as on the bottom. It has a Velcro opening that comes standard with some padding in here for protection for your knees, as well as you can add an additional knee pad if you so choose. So the bottom of the trousers is pretty different than what I'm used to seeing, but the bottom secures with a cord lock, so you can adjust that. And then it also has a secondary overlap material that you can. So once you cinch that up around your boots, you can come over the top and then tighten these down again and tie it off, and then you have some extra protection against creepy crawlers trying to climb up your leg. This is the operator style ball cap. It's a typical operator style ball cap, and it's got the Velcro patch here for a flag patch. The back secures with Velcro, and that's pretty much it, your standard ball cap. Well, that's it, guys. That completes this camouflage effectiveness video over this Phantom Leaf camouflage pattern. If you're liking what you're seeing, don't forget to check out my channel and subscribe. I've already done several camouflage effectiveness videos, and I plan on doing several more in the future. Once again, if you're interested in this uniform, please check out my information box for links to it. Thanks for watching.